We'll catch up a little later.
We'll talk soon.
Thanks. Pete Davidson, Suitable Sea Program Director, he's there at Exhibition Park, not far from Northbourne Avenue, and Pete talks about the support that Rise Above gives around the financial costs of cancer. Stephen Senatiempo on Breakfast this week caught up with one of the Rise Above patients, Jeff Howes.
Well, I had never heard of them until I was coming out of a consult with a radiologist in preparations for radiation therapy, and I was introduced to the social worker, and she asked me if I had heard about Rise Above. I stated that I was ignorant of their presence, and so she actually signed me up with them to initiate access to the funding, which helped me with petrol and groceries. And so I had regular attendances at the hospital for pathology and to see dietitians at the Woden Health Centre. So I was on the move constantly, thanks to them.
What would your experience have been like if you didn't have an organisation like Rise Above helping you?
Oh, that's a very good question. And I think I would have been very much in the dark with not knowing who to ask for help and not knowing where to get financial assistance. And so, yes, this was like a godsend for me to meet up with Sarah, with Rise Above, and they just bent over backwards to assist me, and I was very grateful for that.
That's Jeff Howes, one of the patients who Rise Above has supported over the past 12 months or so, and we know how difficult the past 12 months have been, let alone without having a cancer diagnosis and dealing with all the associated challenges that comes with that. So great to hear from Jeff Howes, one of the patients that Rise Above has been supporting in recent times. If you are out and about along the route, as well as giving us a call this morning, you can also hop onto social media. We'd love to see some photos. Use the hashtags RiseAboveCBR, RiseAboveConvoy 2021, or hashtag RiseAboveCancerConvoy. We'd love to see your pictures. And if you head on to the 2CC Instagram account at 1206 2CC, a fantastic shot of our own Millie Drew, who is out at High Marsh Drive and the Monero Highway, wearing the brightest pink rain jacket you've ever seen in your life and having an absolute ball there watching all the trucks come past, not letting the rain deter her at all. Now, I talk about the trucks and the lead truck. Well, the lead truck was announced at this year's lead truck auction. Here's a little of how the lead truck auction went down this week.
We are auctioning off the position of lead truck in Sunday's Convoy, and I got Mel from Rise Above and Scotty in the studio with me. Where are we at? Mate, we're at 18 grand at the moment. So Evo Energy, FED Consulting with a donation from NR Haulage, Enabo Transport and TJS Transport, as well as a little kicker from me, and that gets us to 18 grand, and two of our heavy hitters are on the line now. Jared Briley from Icon Water and Carlo from the Elven Group. Good morning, fellas.
Morning.
Carlo, mate, well, bidding is at $6,000 at the minute, mate. What would you like to start your first bid at for the Elven Group this morning?
Yeah, how about we started off with 6,500?
All right, Jared from Icon, 6.5 grand, mate.
Let's go 8,000.
All right, Carlo.
Well, let's go 10,000.
10,000, Jared.
Oh, you did that easily, didn't you? I'm going to go 10,500.
All right, Carlo.
11,000.
11,000. All right, Jared.
I'll go 11,500.
All right, Carlo. 11.5 against you.
13,000.
13 grand against Icon Water at the moment, mate. What would you like to do?
I might go 13,500.
13.5. Okay, Carlo. 13.5 against you, good sir.
14,000.
Jared.
Unfortunately, I'm going to have to pull up there.
So you're going to pull up at 13,500?
13,500.
Beautiful. Jared, to you and the team at Icon Water, mate, we thank you. We look forward to seeing the trucks on Sunday and a marvellous effort through what's been a very tough year for everyone. Well done.
Absolutely. We're looking forward to seeing everyone on Sunday.
Carlo, we've been in this position a couple of times now, mate. 13,500. You did go to 14. I just know there's a little bit more in the back pocket, mate. So would you like to place your final convoy bid for 2021 and then obviously thank a few people?
Look, our final bid is 40,000.
Oh. You've done it again, Carlo. Every year. Every year. We're all sitting going, whoa! $40,050 is the winning lead truck bid.
Like you mentioned, we put in a lot of effort and we have a lot of support. So there are a few people that I'd like to thank. First and foremost, the Elven family, Leonie, Dick and Craig. The Elven Group team, our drivers, they put in a lot of effort. Yeah. And then we've got a few loyal supporters in Belcon Concrete, Belcon, All World, Robertson Transport, Canberra Town Planning, Artcraft Signs, JSC and Kelly Bodyworks. Without their support, we wouldn't get to the amount that we did.
So that takes us to $71,550 from our lead truck auction this morning. You had the $6,000 from yesterday. $77,500. That's amazing, isn't it? Just one quick thing I want to put out there, Paul. Obviously, this year it's very different at Convoy. We don't have an after carnival where the public can come. We want the public to get out on the street and support everyone in the convoy itself. We normally make thousands of dollars at the carnival every year that goes to help cancer patients in the region. So that won't get to happen this year. So if you are listening, and you could go to convoy.riseabovecbr.org.au, there's a donate button at the top of the website. Even if everyone in Canberra put in 50 cents, 50 cents, that would make it one of the biggest convoys we've ever had in a time where COVID over the last 12 months has made it extremely hard for people to raise money. So if people can head to the website and chuck in a donation, that would make a massive difference to people suffering through cancer. And, you know, everyone gets touched by it. We've all been there, and that's what Sunday's all about.
That's how the lead truck auction went down during the week. One of the truckies in the convoy has given us a call. Morning, Cowboy.
Good morning.
Tell us where you are. Tell us what you're driving. What's going on?
I'm driving the Darwin Hitchcock, D&H. We're in the Tipper truck, which is going along Parkway below Black Mountain. So we're just waiting to see the young lady
in the pink raincoat.
outfit. So, we've been lucky enough to support our convoy for 30 odd years since it started at our local car park. It's just one of those things where you have to put back in. You don't know when or where. And we've been touched, and we're still here.
And so obviously, Cowboy, this is not your first rodeo.
No. I've been from trucks, and then I was in motorbikes, and now we're back in trucks. So it's fantastic. And also, I call out to Melissa. Melissa helps run the convoy every year. We're so good. Apparently, she's come over on track run. So she's missing convoy. So hello to Melissa. She'll be there listening.
She does a fantastic job, Melissa Gardner and all the team at Rise Above. So, Mel, if you're listening, we wish you well. I'm sorry to hear about that. Sorry to hear that you couldn't get to convoy today, but she'll certainly be there in spirit, no doubt, Cowboy, and it wouldn't go on without her.
Absolutely. And, you know, it's a shame that it's so wet, but 100% of the money goes to the group, and 100% of the money goes out to people who need it, and it's wonderful. And thank you to G-Spot for putting on breakfast this morning. That was great.
What did they do for you?
Oh, they put on bacon and egg rolls, and they had fruit and vegetables from Frank Cavisto and Frank Cavisto Transport. And same thing, those guys just keep giving back.
It's a remarkable community we have here in Canberra. So many people are willing to give their time, their money, their resources to help those that are dealing with things like cancer. Cowboy, enjoy the rest of the convoy. Give a big toot to Millie when you see her in the pink raincoat, and great to hear from you this morning.
We will, and thank you. And I have my 13-year-old grandson with me, Harry. Everybody knows Harry, and Harry's right. And it's certainly fun to be here. Thank you.
Fantastic. Thanks, Cowboy, and good luck to Harry as well. Appreciate your call. 6255 1206, the number if you'd like to call in this morning throughout the convoy, whether you're on board one of the big rigs or maybe you're lining the route watching the trucks and the bikes go past. We'd love for you to give us a call. 6255 1206. Tell us what convoy means to you. 6255 1206. It's 25 past 10.
Bed Match at 40 Winks takes the confusion out of buying a bed. Right now, save up to 50% off all mattresses in our back care range. But hurry, it's on for a limited time only. 40 Winks, serious about sleep.
Don't miss this opportunity for huge, genuine savings on our entire MY20 Skoda range. Offers so good, they will not last long. So hurry to Lennox Skoda, Melrose Drive, Phillip. Simply clever. If you go bush, you need the best gear. Ironside Military have it all. Archery gear, cold weather gear, sleeping bags, tough backpacks. Absolutely everything you need for camping and surviving in the outdoors. Ironside Military have a full range of survival gear too. Ironside Military really do have the lot. They have a great range of new gear and everything you expect in a fair dinkum military disposal store. For the best gear around, Ironside Military, Bishwick. Google Ironside Military for details.
This house is always so hot.
Well, Katie, that's because it's an old house. You see... Don't listen to him, Katie. He's an idiot. Old houses are hot from poor insulation, which Alexander Watson Insulation can fix. As Canberra's specialist for existing homes, our high-performance insulation solutions will Canberra-proof your home without tearing it apart. Canberra
Water's Edge restaurant on Lake Burley Griffin, the only thing more stunning than the view is the summer menu. Try the 5-course summer special with a glass of bubbles for only $88 per person. Available Wednesday, Thursday and Sunday, and all lunches. For corporate functions, the Water's Edge is the impressive choice with great menu, terrific view, fantastic atmosphere and impeccable service. Book online at watersedgecanberra.com.au or get social on Facebook. The Water's Edge has it all on Commonwealth Place.
Start your hearing loss journey by visiting the ACT Deafness Resource Centre. They offer information, advice, referrals and peace of mind. The ACT Deafness Resource Centre empower you to manage your hearing loss with information and advice that's tailored to your specific requirements. Contact the ACT Deafness Resource Centre now to find out how you can best manage your hearing loss. actcrc.org.au or call 6287 4393.
From across the street of the capital, this is the 2021 Rise Above Convoy for Cancer Families. 1206.
2CC.
10, the convoy rolls on. Eddie Williams with you this morning, and Beth Rep from the 2CC newsroom is out near Black Mountain. Morning, Beth.
Good morning, Eddie. I am talking right now, but you know what? It's totally worth it. There's so much positive energy out here right now.
And I can hear the horns tooting in the background. Tell us what you can see.
Yeah, I've got some trucks going past right now. Is there anything more exciting than getting your trucks up on pages? I don't think there is.
It never gets old.
It feels pretty good. Tell you what, those bikes earlier were amazing as well. Did I see a frog, or have I just been seeing frogs at work all week?
You know, we had more frogs in here this morning, so I wouldn't be surprised if you saw a frog out there on the road as well.
I'm pretty sure it's someone on a bike dressed up.
Oh, that is cool. So someone dressed as a frog. All right. Well, if you've spotted the frog, let us know. 6255 1206. Well, it is good weather for ducks, good weather for frogs, and you know, as Pete said, we're not going to sugarcoat it. It's not the best weather for convoy, but it sounds like people are still out and about having a bit of fun.
Yeah, there are a few more people who rocked up where I am at Black Mountain first car park. There's about 7 cars here now. It's like they knew exactly when it was going to start. I think these people are veterans.
Oh, they must have heard you before, Beth. Good on you. Try and stay as dry as you possibly can, although perhaps it's too far gone for that. And we'll touch base a bit before 11 o'clock.
Great, thanks, Eddie.
Beth Rep from the 2CC newsroom. Now, Kate Beck has given us a call from Beck's Transport Training. Morning, Kate.
Hi, how are you?
Good, thank you. How are you? Where are you? What's happening?
I am driving. We're just about to go down onto the Barton Highway, and this is incredible.
Tell us what you can see. Are there a lot of people along the side of the road where you are?
Not where we are, but all the cars that are driving by are waving and honking back at us, and the kids are hanging out, waving to everybody.
Hello.
So it's our first year of driving in the convoy, so it's been very exciting.
Well, that's what I was going to ask. So what motivated you to get involved this year?
So my husband's very involved with Rise Above. He's done a few of the convoys. He also did the Not So Cool Monty fundraiser a couple of years ago with Mel and the girls, and it's just something we've always participated in. Both of our families have been touched by cancer, and you know, a support group like this is invaluable to the community.
And probably safer for him to be in the truck than to be doing the Not Quite Full Monty. So your first time driving yourself though in the convoy this year, Kate. What's it been like?
Yeah, it's awesome. It's so good to see everybody out and just the community feel, and everyone's so excited by it. And just to see the kids, we've always been a spectator, so to be on the other side and see all the little kids so excited by the big trucks is unreal.
So who have you got there in the truck with you?
I've got my 4 kids with me.
Well, they all sound pretty excited. Their first time in the truck as well. They're normally outside with you?
Yeah, we're normally out waving Dad in the truck. He normally drives for Gandala and RFS, so he was on the motorbike this morning. So I think we got the better option.
I think that's right. Well, hopefully he keeps his clothes on and enjoy the rest of the convoy, you and the kids.
Well, so thanks, Eddie.
Hey, from Beck's Transport Training, let's check in with Wes Heather from 2CC. He's at Kings Park. Hello, Wes.
Hey, mate, how are you? How good did Beck sound then? Those kids sounded really excited.
They do almost as excited as your kids did before.
You know what? We're not really that excited right this second now because the convoy's passed and we're going to have to jump in the car and follow them down. But I can tell you it has been absolutely fantastic and so good to see so many of the Canberrans dropping down into Kings Park. They are all parked safely on the grass here. All of them gone except me now. But it was fantastic. They were holding the horns. The kids were laughing out the window while the rain was coming down on them. So I'm sure there's plenty of puddles in a few of these cars here. But it was fantastic to see. One of my daughters here, Alexis. What was your favourite part, baby girl?
The police officer.
Why was that? Because of the sirens and the flashing lights?
Yeah, because they're my favourite.
We were down here and the trucks were just going past. We had so many horns honking, like even within the car here, and with this horrible weather that we've got this morning. You know what? It didn't do anything. It didn't dampen the excitement that everybody had. It was just fantastic to see so many out this morning and supporting a great cause. Eddie, just quickly while I've got the chance, I want to say, jump online to their website, riseabove.org.au. It's so simple to donate. There's a donate button there. Just click that and it's easy. Jump on there because they need your support. As I said, it's obviously for cancer relief. They need to look after. And I think you mentioned it earlier today. They spend around $400K per year in relief, and that doesn't come easy. It comes from, donations from people like ourselves. So if you can support, please jump on the website and do it this morning. Eddie, I'm going to have to run, buddy. I've got to take this convoy. I'm having too much fun.
Good on you, Wes. Thanks so much for being out there for us this morning.
Good on you, mate. Thanks, Eddie. See you soon, mate.
Where's Heather, who's had a good vantage point of the convoy from Kings Park? 26 to 11, and time to check news headlines with Brent Ford. Good morning.
Good morning, Eddie. As we just heard, wet weather has failed to dampen the spirit of those taking part in this year's Rise Above Capital Relief Convoy. Multiple car fires at a Belconnen unit block has seen one person transported to hospital, and Australians could soon be travelling to Singapore sooner than expected, provided they've had the COVID-19 jab. Sport round one of the NRL includes today with Raiders hosting the Tigers and a local derby between the Dragons and the Sharks. I'll have more news at 11.
Have you been warming up the vote chords for this afternoon's first quarter session?
I have. I went back last year over the Raiders beat the Tigers 14 in that one to walk him in the semi-half.
And different issues for you to get you around.
Yeah, there will be a few may trying to push in the league.
Different listen to right okay free with the she's I'm play on the period of lay on
Because I'm big and now the ground with people still long better yeah. Coming along with now. Another you see a way is the did just with the really will continue to arrive now for quite some time because, as you know, 400 trucks, and it's
It's going to take a little while for them all to roll in here. I'm not quite sure where the tail end of the convoy is at this time, but obviously, as we've heard already, it's already gone past some of our reporters. So it's going to take another little while before all the trucks arrive here at Epic. And sadly, unfortunately, no family fun days this year because of COVID restrictions. But if you want to support the charity, you can still do that by going to the Rise Above website and make a donation there, and it will be very, very much appreciated. This has been a fabulous event, and I think, next year it'll be even better.
Leon, I'll let you get out of the car. I'll let you keep an eye on the trucks and bikes as they arrive.
The car is dry in here.
Well, you stay in the car, keep your eye on the rear vision mirror, and we'll check back in with you one more time a little later to get a sense of how everything's going into this.
Not a worry, talk to you then.
Leon Delaney, the host of Canberra Live, is just arrived at Exhibition Park as the convoy starts to make its way there to its finishing point, but still plenty of the trucks and bikes along the route making their way from Beard to Epic. 22 to 11, and the way I checked in with Josh Hayes at the Alara Bridge.
Lead green with 2 race team. Today, I'll say it is with Peter on it. Three previous lead is the GI Stadium, the Part 4, and here.
your time. Now, the finish to get like further yeah. Finish for entire. You go. I think on the 3 days and only one allowed. We can thank you. There with highway the constant full trucks all the impedance have got
Yeah. Right. behind one of the rail keeps a lot of people always keep my